Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I want to see this. Fuck. Hold up. Let me grab my phone.
She gonna leave it.
She gonna leave it. She gonna leave it. Pop.
Oh,
She gonna leave
that sounds good. Speaking of that music, so yeah, Sean, you were asking.
Yeah, I was just curious if you ever have a moment where you just take everything in that you've accomplished.
I have a hard time. I don't know if it's a low self-esteem thing, but it might be a no self-esteem thing. So it's like I just don't even think about celebrating almost anything. So it was funny, like my band Fake Shark, our song was used for the Tampa Bay Lightning in the NHL playoffs.
That was very cool.
We were like their theme song for a second there. And my stepdad called me and he was like, "You must be so happy." But in the moment, I was really stressing about a comedy special I'd produced where the video was all messed up. And so I literally was like happy. Like I watched it and I was like, "Oh, it's so cool." And then right back to having a stomach ache due to stress and being like, "Oh, like I can't, I don't think I celebrate like almost anything." So I'm like making more of an effort to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? But
All
it's like I've been making a living off it for like a long time.
Yeah.
But I think I never had the feeling that it's like I accomplished it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I wish I could.
Yeah, and do you not celebrate stuff out of I know you said not necessarily insecurity, but
Yeah.
do you just not celebrate it? Because you seem like a confident guy when you walk around. Do you think it's maybe because of humbleness? You don't want to be like, check it out, I fucking did it.
I think it's like I find it annoying when people celebrate too many things or something maybe. And it's also like, yeah, let's get to work. Let's do the next thing. Like I always want to be set up to do like just so no one's ever waiting on me. Like I hate it when it feels like people are waiting on me.
God, that's so gangster though.
Yeah, I guess I also feel that.
Like, yeah, I put an album. Let's fucking move.
Yeah. But how did you feel when you put out your record?
Sort of similar to you, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
Where I remember people were like, "Are you going to do a big party? Are you going to rent anything out?" And I was like, "No."
Huh.
And they're like, "Really?" And I was like, "I'm going to go get drinks at this place." And I think I DM'd like probably 15, 20 people and was like, "Come on down for it."
Yeah.
But that was probably it.
It was fucking lit.
You were not there. What? You weren't there.
Album party?
You weren't there?
Yeah, I was. What are you talking about?
No, you weren't. The day it came out, you weren't there. You were in Fort Mac, or you were in
I
Calgary.
thought you were talking about the day we recorded
This is going to be...
No. The day we recorded it, we got so fucking drunk. Yes, I do remember that.
You, man.
I'm sorry.
Right now. This guy made me not look like a fucking liar and shit.
Yeah, I remember it would have been great. See, the night that I recorded it, though, I remember talking to comedian Mike Bodds, and he was like, "So you know how to do like flips and stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, check it out." What? And I tried doing a round off while I was hammered drunk, and I remember just stumbling, and then trying to catch myself when you stumble. You guys have seen like skateboard videos where they try and run it. Of course. And I remember just running it and kind of getting my footing, and just like a cab going by 4 inches from my face. Just like, and I was like, if that took my head off, our album would have done so much better.
No, that would have been tragic because then I would have edited it by myself.
I know, but the album would have done so well.
Be with Darcy Collins by myself also.
Sean's last wish, you know?
Oh my God.
Alexa, what were you going to say?
I don't remember.
I thought you were going to say something about the whole not celebrating thing.
I don't remember.
That's all right.
Sorry, we went down a tangent.
It's okay. This is the Drunkcast, by the way, because
Drunkcast.
Ola drank a bottle of wine and now he's wearing my coat and I love that about him. Yeah.
You know, I notice like every time that like me and Ola get together like with a big group, we always like kind of will coagulate like over on the side and
you two will do your thing.
Like try to interject our ideas. We'll, like,
really?
Come up with them together and then go.
This really was the Kevvy Sean show for a second there, wasn't it?
No, it's okay. But we were over here. We were like about to start our own podcast.
Yeah, you guys have your own
simultaneously.
podcast.
And then the moment you tried interjecting Ola, I was like, "You fucking liar." Back to Kevvy. Yeah.
And then we waited a little while and you asked me what I was going to say and I couldn't remember.
That's all right. Yeah, that was like 6 riffs into that. It's fine.
The riff is too deep, man. It's
The riff gets
baby.
deep, and that's the name of the podcast. The riff gets real deep.
No.
Yeah.
My God. Hey, yo, listen. As a friend, next accomplishment, throwing a party for you, baby.
Oh,
See, now you don't have the guilt of even setting it up.
I would love that. I would love that. It's
That
kind
is
of
a
like
good
throwing
idea,
your own
yeah.
birthday party. Like
Exactly.
it kind of
Yeah.
feels even more lonely than just not having one.
Yeah,
It's like,
absolutely.
all right, everybody, let's celebrate my new age. Can we? You know what I mean?
No, that's absolutely true.
I'm special.
Yeah.
Listen
Yeah.
to me.
Like this year was my first birthday by myself, and it was due to COVID. And so actually I did see you, Ola, because you and your lovely lady dropped me off a vegan banana bread.
Vegan banana bread.
Yeah, it was delicious. And I was already drunk drinking by myself, and I ate the whole thing in one standing, not sitting. Alexi, you look sad.
I feel sad.
It's
I feel
okay.
Like I saw you over Zoom that day. We
That's
had
right.
a nice staff meeting.
That's right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think we had because Lauren, who used to work at Comedy here often, rest in peace. No, she's still alive. I don't know why I said that. I love Lauren. What the fuck was that?
She got killed by the JFL mascot.
yeah. Kevin, that purple guy ate her. No, she's very thoughtful where she will throw a Zoom party for her buddies on their birthday. And so we did that. That's what that was.
Yeah, Lauren's dope. I remember she hit me up on my birthday a couple
did?
weeks ago. She did send me like a big thing about it. I was like, damn, I
I
can't
don't
even
remember
remember
so many
that.
birthdays. That's
She's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
fantastic.
that.
Yeah.
I envy the thoughtfulness.
Yeah. When she moved away, I was really sad about it.
yeah.
Like we were like
both
really building Comedy Here Often together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was like, I was like really sad about it.
We had
It's
like
very
a
tough.
Lauren withdrawal.
Definite
all
Lauren
did, you know.
withdrawal. And I think it's still there a
It's
little
still
bit.
there.
Yeah.
Like it almost felt like it wasn't real because of COVID hit like immediately after. So
Yeah.
we were still FaceTiming like every day.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while it would hit me. I'm like, oh shit, I haven't been out. Like Lauren's gone. Like it's fucking sad, man. She's doing great though.
She is.
Doing great, doing some cool
She'll
shit.
always do great. She's very talented.
This is the Lauren Appreciation Hour.
Lauren
Yeah.
Appreciation Podcast.
If you're listening to this, Mama Yucks, you're forever gonna be
Mama
Mama
Yucks.
Yucks. That's
Yeah,
what I call her.
she calls Ola her son.
Yeah.
I don't believe it myself.
I look a lot like my mother.
Man, I can't believe Yuck shut down. That's crazy.
This is not really that crazy.
It's still pretty crazy.
It feels like a very slow apocalypse.
Yes,
It's like not a
absolutely.
all at once apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, all those businesses are just gone now.
It's like one locust comes in at a time. It's just slowly coming in
Just all
until you
taking
realize
turns.
you're surrounded by them. You're like, I guess this is it.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking hilarious. This is the slowest apocalypse ever.
Genuinely,
you
yeah.
need to fucking tweet that because that's
That might
so
be
real.
the name of the podcast. Is that the name of the podcast? Slowest
Sure.
apocalypse
It's
ever.
a slow death.
I like that you have one locust coming in.
I like you're still eating nuts.
It's
Still
fucking
throwing them back.
fantastic.
They're great. They
So-
are really good. Yeah.
So we had just recorded your episode of your podcast where everyone was eating peanuts, these peanuts, ground nuts,
Round nuts, yes.
and they're still here.
We
and-
roasted them, not oven roasted. We just made fun of them.
No. These nuts are roasted. So
You know,
Yeah.
no
I'm-
offense taken.
I'm absolutely enchanted by them, but I can't eat anymore.
What do
Yeah,
you mean?
she's
Why?
full.
Too many. I ate too many.
She's drinking a pear drink. You expect her to have peanuts also?
Yeah.
I ate so many. I ate like a bowl and then I emptied the bowl and I added more nuts.
You guys are disrespecting my nuts, and I'm.
I would never
love
do that.
Nuts.
I
I
gotta
would
say,
never do that.
love the idea of Nigerian roasted nuts, and it's just a Nigerian man making fun of the nuts.
I'm not making fun of it. I've nothing but appreciation to these nuts.
Yeah, and they appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're the spokesman.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. You look great.
While you guys were talking, I realized my fist was up like this.
Yep.
Like the whole time.
Was it?
It's your political
Yeah.
statement.
Oh man. See, I'm oblivious to it. I feel like a jerk.
See, like, I'm doing it now too because we're on the same camera. So
True.
like we've got to show
I am
solidarity.
too, so Sean just looks like shit right now.
I can't be the last guy. I knew it. Please.
Odd one out. Oh
He
no.
also has blue eyes.
Oh
The ultimate one.
Wait a second, Sean, you can do flips?
no. Yeah.
Wait, what kind of flips are we talking about?
Dude, I used to be able to do like a bunch of stuff. I can do some, actually, that'll
Can you
probably
do some cool shit here?
Yeah, can you please?
I can show you, not necessarily flips, I can show you like tricks here.
I
Okay.
would love to see some tricks.
Wait, you have
Yeah.
a skateboard?
No, not.
Oh, so I thought you were gonna do like a flip.
Did you have a trampoline when you were a kid? Me
Wait.
too.
Alexi, is he gonna pick this
Wait,
up? Well, I want
I
to.
don't
Is
know
it
if you're gonna
in
get-
frame?
I have to like,
Yeah.
I want
No.
to see this. Fuck. Hold up. Let me grab my phone. Give me a second. Oh wait. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. This takes me.
Wait,
quick.
I want to do this too, actually.
Listen,
No. You're gonna do great. I'm
I'm
here
ready.
for it.
I'm good. Yep.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
Sean,
Let me
yeah.
start. Okay. Nope.
Okay,
All right, go. Yep, we're good.
Whoa.
See, that won't count, man.
That
What are you
was
saying? That's not a flip.
no. That's hard though.
You just roll off your back.
No, that's not. He jumped off his back. Could you do that?
Well, if I didn't have Air Force Ones,
If I
I'd do
didn't
it.
have this coat on right now, I could do it
You
too.
know what I mean? I have a leather jacket on. There's a lot of things I'm disappointed. I want my money back.
I know. I'm sorry.
am I still
That's all I
recording this?
have. I'm sorry.
I liked it.
Sean,
That's how I have
you're
here.
in great shape, regardless of all the church's chicken you eat.
Yeah, I
hate
remember.
you and your church's
do you
chicken.
like
Ola has
churches?
a friend that's in phenomenal shape, and I remember
Fucking
I was like,
annoying.
"Man, that dude looks fantastic." And Ola was like, "The only thing separating you and him is Church's chicken."
Yeah.
One time I was with Devon Alexander and we went to the gym together and he was like, I go once a week. And I was like, I go 5 times a week and you look way more shredded than me.
Really?
And he went, I'm black. That was what he said to me.
It is a thing, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. There's just a certain amount of alcohol I can drink sometimes. I just fucking shredded, fam.
Wait, hold on. When you drink booze, it happens.
If I drink tequila enough, man, I'm lean
just
as
get a
motherfucker,
six-pack?
man. Seriously.
Damn.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
If I drink enough tequila, I look lean as shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Just dehydrates you and
Possibly. But you know how they would dehydrate before like
That happens
competitions?
to
and
me
Yeah,
shit?
too.
yeah.
I'm shitting you not.
You should,
That
you
happens
should just
to me
start
too,
drinking
for
all the
sure.
time. dude.
Really?
Yeah, tequila, like a big tequila night. Yeah, you wake up the next day and you're just like
Shredded.
skinny.
Yo.
What?
Like I'm cut as
I've
a
never
you
even
motherfucker.
throw
heard
up or
of this.
something?
What's that?
You throw up and that's why?
No, I don't know what it is, man. But like when especially when I used to like really, really work out, like when I first came into university and shit, like because I only drink tequila. So when I drank tequila, I woke up I'm like, God damn. What's going on?
You're over the toilet vomiting, looking at your bicep.
Just like, that's what we want, baby. That's what we want.
Gains.
But yeah, man.
What do you mostly do at the gym?
I was super into lifting weights, but I haven't been in like 6 months and I've totally noticed myself get smaller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I would do like cardio and that. And I was
Hell
like
yeah.
loving it. I felt so good. And now I'm just really good at drinking. I would say like, do you two, I just exclude one of you.
Hey,
This is a question.
No, say
How do you know it was you? How do you know it was you?
because I'm on the end.
No.
I'm on the end. It's
I'm
simple
with you
math,
often,
Kevin.
Alexi. I was going to exclude Sean.
Fuck the white man.
I just
Come
realized
on, man.
Fuck the white man.
Ola wants to be included. The only way you can really hurt his feelings is if you don't include him in the thing.
Exactly.
Because I was
Yeah,
talking.
that is very accurate.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
is very accurate.
Because I was
Yeah.
talking about how, because I'm going to LA soon, if I die, which very possible given the current climate, Alexi was like, what's going to happen? I was like, Dave Harris takes over for me. And you were like, hey,
I'm like
he doesn't
right
care
here.
that I died. He just wants the show and the will.
Wait a second, man. Come on. Like I've been telling you, I want to be Kevvy with a wig on.
I would love that.
It's still gonna happen.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna get you a wig.
We gotta find like dreads, blonde dreads.
Yeah.
To hang down my head.
Yeah, just
I don't think you're ever gonna let him forget that.
Never.
I
I loved it.
know. My dreads weren't blonde; they were pink.
were
So
pink?
have fun with that.
Fuck,
That's
I'm
badass.
colorblind.
That's what I think.
Colorblind, baby.
I worked at a movie theater, and everyone called me Sideshow Bob. Didn't like that.
God, that is very
no.
funny though. That's a gooder.
It's pretty good when you get roasted by your other teenage coworkers. that job. I think maybe I told you about it. Like one thing we like to talk about on the show is like day job stuff that happened. But that job was like, I mean, I've said this a few times, but I was in high school, but I wasn't in 12th grade. So, and I was the door person. So I'd regularly have to throw people out of the theater that were older than me and that went to my high school.
Oh, that fucking
no.
sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man, that sucks.
What kind of day jobs did you have?
I worked in a coffee shop towards the end of grade 12,
Yeah.
but all through high school. So I shouldn't say all through. Going into grade 10 and all through that, I worked for the same company. Amazing tents and rentals with Dave Flaw. Always hooked it
Why is he
up.
giving him a
Yeah.
shout?
No, I'll be honest, he was really good. He was good to me. He would pay me pretty well. He was really good. I also worked with absolute degenerates. So it was an uncomfortable feeling when it was me being probably my second year in, being like 16 and having to instruct a bunch of 35-year-old men around.
Can I say absolute degenerate sounds like a company like a prank company.
When you
Like you
said it
get
at
hired
first,
to prank someone.
when you said that you worked with,
you know.
when you said you worked with absolute degenerates, I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, that company. And then I was like,
That's the same. I thought that too.
you know, absolute
me-
degenerates TM.
Yeah, just me tricking a bunch of people getting out of prison that they have a job, and then they show up, and I'm like, "Fucking pranked you, dude! Gotcha, got you, idiot!"
And we only sell
It's like
whoopee
fucking recorded.
cushions.
Nah, you've been pranked, baby. You're still a degenerate.
But that one was great. That one was a lot of fun. I worked with like a couple of my really good friends. It was insane the people that they would hire there.
Why? What would they do?
Well, it was mostly people who would work for cash. So it was a lot of people coming out in and out of prison. And I remember it got to the point where I had heard enough prison stories where I didn't want to hear them anymore.
Like at first it was cool, and then
At first it's cool. Then I'm like, I've heard all these before. And I remember there was just this one guy who kept making prison references to me. And he wanted me to bite like so badly. He's like, I mean, dude looks like a diddler. And would like look at me and I'm like, I know that's what you call them in prison, whatever, but I wouldn't say anything. And then finally he's like, yeah, he's dirty dog. And that's what we used to say on the yard. And I was just like, yeah, were you in prison, man? And then so excited. He was like, fuck yeah, I've been to prison. I
thought you'd never asked.
All right, yeah, what'd you go for? And it was just like the run of the mill. Like I think it was some petty theft of some sort. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go like he kept goading you into trying to participate in prison stuff.
Yeah, prison
And he's
talk.
like, you know, in prison a lot of men have sex with each other.
Not because we want it, but out of necessity.
Part me kind of
necessary right
Mrs.
now.
Prison, you know?
It's called companionship.
close.
Okay. If you choke on one,
Oh man,
this will be a great
This will
episode.
be
that would
so
be a
good.
good way to go, baby.
Sean definitely knows how to do the Heimlich.
Do
Oh
we
man,
have a
I knew it.
redemption moment for you?
Oh, no.
Why? Just do it. Just do it.
Okay.
You're on camera.
Sean
right
did
now.
a trick.
You know what I mean?
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Nut catcher 2020, baby. That's me.
At Nutcatcher 2020. 21. There was someone else already had that handle. Don't want to talk about that.
At 22.
Yeah.
My goodness, man. Well, what's
You're
the weirdest
eating from
job?
that-
Oh yeah, because I finished this bowl over here.
But there's
All right.
more. Oh.
This is like
I
the-
feel like now I've become your mother. I'm like, do it. You're on camera. Do it. Redemption.
Show him the thing. Show
Eat
him
your
the thing.
nuts.
these are like decrepit nuts though. These are like the half nut. I like the full circular nut.
Yeah, were they like split?
Yeah, they're all split in half. They taste the same, but like I'm really picky with food,
Mm.
so I'd rather pick the full.
What's
nut.
your least favorite food?
God? Asparagus.
Really? I love asparagus.
Yeah, they smell weird.
It smells weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've had a soggy one time. It wasn't good.
Oh yeah.
Yeesh.
Do you like sushi?
Sushi. I'm not a big fan of raw fish either.
Really?
Yeah, I have California rolls because they have like the crab
Yam.
stuff.
Yam and crab.
Yeah,
Apparently
yam.
they
I'll have yam rolls.
roll. Yeah.
They were invented here.
Yeah?
California rolls.
Really?
See, so then
Curly.
even really sushi then. Is it sushi still?
Yeah.
Is there sushi still?
No, I'm saying it's California rolls sushi if it was made here.
Well, that's what's crazy is like I was talking to Yumi Nagashima, and when she moved here, because she's from Japan, she was devastated with what passes as Japanese food here. She said,
Really?
Yeah.
She's like,
No.
it's, and she worked at a Japanese restaurant at first too. So she was like, what?
Fucking hell, man.
She said there's one authentic Japanese restaurant in the city.
What's it called?
Can't remember. Damn. Let's call her.
Honestly,
Get her on.
We should ask her more questions. Like
fucking
the one
hell.
time that me and Ola wanted,
yeah.
we heard this story about how Yumi performed in front of mannequins, and then we wanted to know if they were dressed, but we couldn't interject into the conversation that was being had.
Oh yeah, that was
in
the
order
first
to-
time this happened. This little pair off.
Yes, in order to ask whether or not the mannequins were dressed or not, or if they were dressed fashionably.
Yep.
And then I texted her.
Yeah.
And she said, yes, they were. They
Then we
were
had to ask
dressed.
if they had any colored mannequins in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They didn't. I don't think so, right?
That's at JFL, I guess.
Yeah,
They had
JFL.
the crowd is 1/3 full in the
Oh, she did that like a
auditorium.
week or two ago.
Yeah.
Didn't she? Yeah,
And
she was
then-
telling me about that a couple
And then
weeks back.
2/3
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
human beings.
2/3 mannequins.
Yeah, 'cause
mannequins.
I remember asking her how it was going to work, and she didn't know. She was kind of like I was like, how's that going to work? She's like,
Jesus.
I guess just part of the theater is going to be
imagine?
filled.
So weird.
A whole
Also,
wig
I
on a
couldn't
mannequin.
laugh with a bunch of mannequins beside me.
It's just
That would freak me out. It would remind me of what's that episode? It's not
Hey.
Creep Show. There's one about a mannequin factory. I can't recall what it was.
House of Wax.
No, it might be Are You Afraid of the Dark or something
nice.
like that. Yeah.
That's a close second.
Child's Play is about a doll factory. But I like the mannequin-filled auditorium is just a little bit more of an apocalypse. A little bit
absolutely.
more apocalypse.
Yeah, man.
Oh, God.
Taste here, a little taste there.
Like I said, Kevvy, man, I'm gonna get an RV for the world ending.
Yeah.
You guys are all invited.
Ola put a display on of how he's going to save me at some point. He's
I'm
going
gonna show you
to
guys.
kick the
I
door
love
open
this.
to an RV.
We got a lot of gas. We're heading all the way to Mexico.
Yeah.
I love this.
They got no apocalypse there.
I love this, and I've been wanting to get a boat for the
Let's catch.
apocalypse. So
Yeah.
I think like it'd be great if I got some type of boat that could put your RV on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we would drive across.
I'm telling you.
Damn, I
And
feel
then we
like
put your RV on the boat.
a boat would be a good one too.
yeah.
Yeah.
If an apocalypse popped off, a boat would be a
We
really
are
good one.
basically just talking like it's a zombie apocalypse
Listen,
right now.
this is
kind of
why
is.
I'm friends with white people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys are ready for the
I'm
world
gonna
to
tell
end.
you, Ola,
Boats, RVs,
your friends-
planes.
your friends-
I have everything around me right now.
all the wrong white people.
We're just very scared.
Yeah, we are all the wrong white people.
Genuinely
What are you saying?
friends with all the wrong white
I
people.
know you got somebody or know somebody with an RV.
No.
What?
I
A
have
boat?
no one in my direct like friendship or any
about a boat?
or
I will
family
say-
that has an
What about
RV
boat?
or a boat.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I will say that I have both, and
what I'm
Alexi's
saying.
even been on my friend's RV.
That's what I'm saying. And my girlfriend's dad
Yes.
has a motherfucking plane.
What?
Wow.
I'm set, baby.
We
That's
got
what
a
I'm
good
saying.
team here.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
set. The world,
You know
what?
we're all good. I'm
We're
telling you.
coming with you.
My
Yeah.
plan. You've been to his house. I'm
Yes.
gonna go to my friend Mimsy's
Oh
house.
God, Mimsy.
Mimsy.
I'm gonna go to Mimsy's house. He has ATVs,
ATVs.
dirt
yeah.
bikes, a lot of guns.
Guns.
That's a guy
A
who's
lot of
excited
guns.
about the apocalypse.
That's one dude who like every morning he trains, he wakes up, he runs like 8 kilometers, he gets off work, runs 8 kilometers, and then works out for an hour and a half, and then goes shooting and stuff. And I'm like, what do you know that I don't?
What are you prepping for? This
Like,
fuck-
yeah, it genuinely makes me nervous.
man.
Yeah.
Speaking of guns, yo, like I try to control what I watch on TV. I've been watching this TV show called Power.
Yeah.
And because it's like, really gang related, for some reason I find myself wanting guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And for other particular reasons I can't speak on camera.
Sopranos is a bad influence on me, so I understand. When I watch it, I don't want to take shit from anybody.
Yeah.
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 I'm just
You're
really
all about
influenced by
respect.
like
Yeah.
whatever I watch.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if I'm like into Sopranos, like I
Yeah.
want to like live that lifestyle.
Yeah, what are you watching right now?
Nothing, because I'm so influenced by everything that
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't afford it. You know.
She's like a sponge.
I remember watching Sopranos in grade 11 and wanting to be fat. Like I watched it and I was like, just
That's
like,
why he started his churches thing. And
and just being like, God, he's so confident.
Damn your
He has
metabolism.
everything.
I'm sorry I laughed so hard at that.
He's got everything on him. Like he's so cool and he's confident in it too. He's just wrecking it. Like he's great.
Dude,
love
my
that.
friend. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, it's fine.
My friend Danny and I. He lives in LA, and he takes his dog to this like celebrity dog park.
Oh my
and we
God.
were there, and we fucking saw James Gandolfini the week he died.
What?
Whoa,
And
what
he's-
the fuck?
He was the biggest guy. Like he was like, I'm 6'3", I'm pretty tall. He was way bigger than me.
Really?
Where I was like, whoa, holy shit.
And had he-
his hands are big.
What was his like weight looking like at that point as
Bad.
well?
Oh,
He looked unhealthy.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he fucking died like a week later. It was so weird.
That's tough.
Oh
man.
my
How's the
God,
dog
that's
doing?
brutal.
Yeah. As he survived.
I remember this
Who's
this
walking
guy,
the dog?
that dog park had as his pet an actual wolf.
What?
It's like, of course.
Yeah. If you're at a
I don't want
celebrity.
a dog.
Oh my God, that's
fucking
What is
wild.
it entail to get in there? Like, do you have like a
OG
key
dog.
fob that lets
that
you
is
in,
the
or how does
Anyone
it-
can go there. You would see like
A lot of celebrities
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And it's in
Oh, okay.
Hollywood and stuff. But
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Damn.
yeah.
That's
Isn't-
so fun.
Isn't LA just falling apart at the moment?
Everyone's leaving. Like
Yeah,
it's
I've heard
it's so
that.
crazy because the goal was always to move there because the industry's there. I mean, stand up especially. Like
Yeah.
everybody's moved away. Like a couple of the people from that Comedy Store crew are still there. Like Anthony Jeselnik is still there, but like most of them have gone to like Texas and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Rogan set up shop over there, and
Like he set up a compound. Like he literally like it's so culty sounding.
Yeah.
And then like Anthony Jeselnik is like one of my favorites, and I like that his whole thing is he doesn't need you. You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, I got an offer to move on Joe Rogan's compound. Couldn't think of anything worse.
Oh my God.
He doesn't need it. He
Damn.
doesn't need anybody.
I guess, yeah. It's
Well,
good to
they're
have that.
friends,
It's
too. I don't know
definitely
why you
good
said
to have that attitude then, and not now, and not now.
Yeah.
But,
Why is someone leaving LA?
so expensive? There's no work there anymore.
That's what like Andrew Schultz was saying that the other day. It's like, it's expensive there because you're paying a tax for opportunities. Now all the opportunities are gone.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that's what's crazy is like some friends of mine who are in the film industry there are coming here to film something soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess like that's still happening. So
I
weird.
mean, it's huge here right now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and they're just trying to make it even better here, just to entice people to come here.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Let's go Canada.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
And I think that's about to happen in New York as well. Because New York, I know a lot of the shows moved outdoors, at least for stand up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now with winter coming, they're going to go away real fast.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a way LA could come back in a way.
True.
Because
Yeah.
it's
True.
warm there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost kind of shocked to hear that it's not happening faster in New York than it is like in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would expect it to happen sooner in New York, just like anticipating like the deathly cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I read something probably 2 months ago. I remember saying that the states around New York had boomed with people buying houses. Like there was just multiple people moving into New Jersey, upstate New York, all these other surrounding areas. And then the New York real estate had dropped on average by 10%, which
Jesus.
is fucking wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to get way worse.
Well, thank God I'm in Burnaby.
Burnaby's collapsing.
Your rent is $15 a month now.
I live in a fucking shoebox, baby. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Your place is pretty decent sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ola's like, it could be better. I'm a
Yeah.
perfectionist.
That's a good, decent spot.
It's a beautiful spot.
Kevvy, I've seen yours. Yours is quite spacious
That's
too.
good.
Very
It
spacious.
is,
It's
yeah.
good.
Very spacious.
Like my
Dope
area.
location too. Yeah,
Yeah,
really
like
good
it.
spot.
I mean, there's that guy that walks around singing opera all the time, but other than that, it's pretty good.
God, that would get real
The
annoying.
guy that does like the like tenor opera.
He walks around. I'm not kidding.
In your area?
Yeah.
That guy goes around Commercial Drive a lot.
Yeah. He's very famous.
I love that guy.
One time I kept hearing him.
I didn't know he
and then
lived
I'd
in
run to
your
my window to
neighborhood.
look and I'd never see him. And then one time I was walking down the street with a friend of mine and I heard his voice. I'm like, oh, I'm going to see him. I can't wait to finally see him. And he was wearing jeans, a dress shirt tucked in with the sleeves ripped off,
What the fuck?
and a Canucks hat.
Did he have his dog with him?
No, but he was recording himself with his iPhone,
What?
singing. Well, I don't understand this person at
good.
all. I slurred that. This is the Drunkcast.
This is
Drunkcast. I
Sean's the
saw
most sober person here right now because he just did a show.
this guy
Yeah.
the other day. I was on the drive and I saw him walk down Commercial Drive and he was not singing. And I was like,
Do it.
do the thing.
You
Like,
know what you... Oh, fuck.
you know what you're known for.
You know what you're good for.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? But then he always has his dog too. What? I thought he like lived in that neighborhood.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
don't
not-
know.
It's an
He's a
opportunity.
Does he have a good
staple.
voice?
He.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
I don't like that answer.
It's
I can
very
never tell with
deep.
opera singers.
Well, that's
I
how
can
I
never
feel.
tell you. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
how I feel. I'm not going to pretend I know a good tenor.
Yeah,
Same.
Right. So like, I don't
It's
know.
very deep.
It's like deep.
Yes, exactly like that. But that's what he does. Where it's like, are you? Oh, so I used to work at Federico's on the drive, and a bunch of the guys that I worked with, they all spoke Italian, and so he's like an Italian opera singer. But they told me that all he ever does is sing like a tenor vocal style, and he just swears in Italian.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So he just
That's actually
he's just
exactly what he
saying-
says.
He's just saying like swear
That's the
words
exact
in
thing.
Italian,
That's
like
sick.
just dirty words.
Oh,
Oh,
that
shit.
is...
What the fuck?
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I did just swear into the
That's
mic.
crazy.
This guy is so edgy.
Vaffanculo means fuck your mother in Italian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
what?
say it again.
Vaffanculo.
Yeah. Yes, he
who
says
taught
that.
you that?
I've heard this.
Who taught you that?
Oh, I used to date someone who was
It was
Italian.
Joey Camiso, wasn't it?
Vaffanculo to your mother.
Joey Camiso speaks no Italian, he said.
Not at all. Not a word. He just had a kid, by the way.
I know. I love Joey Camiso.
No. Shout out to Joey. I love your kid. I don't know your kid.
we
Yeah,
all
it's-
love him.
He somehow sounds like a 1992 Brooklyn Italian person, but
does.
he can't speak Italian. What were you going to
Yeah,
say?
no, it's weird because I'm like, Joey, I'm so happy that you have a kid and you seem so happy.
Oh, thanks,
But I'm
man.
also just like, I really wish you didn't, because you would keep coming out and do more stand-up.
I know. Yeah,
And I just
fucking
miss your.
love it.
I miss your stuff.
That took such a turn. I thought you were about to go dark on me there.
Sean's a
No.
nice person.
I just dropped so much
we
nuts
were.
on the ground.
That's okay. That's okay.
So I'll pick them up later.
We were all talking before we started the show about how we are nice people and we have to continue to be nice people because you can ruin your career by changing, getting jaded.
You and me have talked about this many a times. Yeah, absolutely.
You two are sweethearts.
Yeah.
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 That's also because I feel like just being an asshole, not even for the sake of your career, just for everyone around you, is the most unpleasant thing ever.
obnoxious.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people will be assholes because they don't believe in themselves anyway. So it's kind of like,
insecurity.
I'll just shooting himself in the foot.
yeah, I'll just butcher my career and then it'll go the way I think it's going to go anyway.
Then I can blame other people.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because then you can say you were keeping it real, and that's why no one would touch
Keeping
you.
it real.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
it just
talking real deep here.
yeah.
it just feels like a lot of people like that sort of shit talk in the industry. They don't think that there's enough room for everyone,
Yeah.
and like it kind
Yeah.
of boils down to them not thinking there's enough room for them
Yeah.
as a comic, which is sad. And this is a non-comics opinion, but
Same here.
I mean, like even coming from the music industry, it's the same thing where they think that there's not enough room for them. You know, sad. This is the email corner.
That's all right. But you two are both sweethearts and you're also both very talented and very funny.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for you guys for believing in us.
Sean did his whole album, which I produced in one show.
And I did the
Yes,
photos
that's-
for it.
You did. I remember
right.
that.
That's
yeah,
right.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was back before I had changed the name or anything. So all my there, yeah, we can tap toes.
That's what I'm
There you
saying.
go. So it's just the most straight face.
Oh, you
Right
want to
over
get
there?
on this? Yeah, pow, baby.
Come in there to you, Kevvy.
I love
on,
it.
I wish-
Love it.
Fucking send that to Kevvy real
You
quick.
got it, buddy.
Wow.
Anything
Coming
for
right
you.
over. You got both of them.
You want me to send one for Kevvy?
What? Wait, what?
He's
We're tapping
toes.
feet and sending it to each other.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Good vibes.
Send.
There
Send
you
this
go.
back to Alexi.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Boom.
thank
My
you.
buddy.
Thank you.
There
Sorry, I
you
didn't
go.
understand it first.
It's okay. It's okay.
By the way, you all have beautiful shoes.
We do have pretty fresh
Yeah,
shoes.
this is
Like,
looking good.
It's a good team of shoes.
Yeah.
Like, we're all wearing black mostly, to be honest.
You know what? I think we should start our own cult.
I agree.
I did being leader first. I did being leader first, man.
You are wearing the leather jacket,
I
so I think I would follow you.
Thank you. Okay, if we're gonna have a call, what should we call it?
Nixium.
Yeah, that sounds good.
No.
Why?
You're getting sacrificed first.
Listen,
But no, that's already a cult.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they have a shitty ass name.
It's okay. I got you.
I'm not joining that cult.
you.
Killing
Thank
myself
you.
with Kool-Aid for a place named that. Ola, are you superstitious?
Fuck yeah, man.
Thought so.
What part of me? Now I'm offended. Why? Did
No,
you
don't
think
be
so?
offended. Just based on what you've told me about your upbringing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're a pretty
And-
superstitious guy, man.
What are
Yeah.
you superstitious about?
Oh man.
Would you walk under a ladder?
Okay, no, that kind of superstition don't get me. That's bullshit.
I wouldn't. What if it fell on me?
Those
What
are
about-
valid fears.
What about opening? No, I'm serious. I'm serious. What are you superstitious about?
I'm superstitious about like ghosts and the afterlife and shit.
But that's not what I mean. Like, is there anything you don't do in case it brings bad luck?
Oh, okay.
Like umbrellas being open inside.
Okay. Honestly, I try not to do bad things. I know it's like a selfish
Like a
way to
karma
look at bad
thing.
things. Yeah, karma thing. I really do believe in karma.
Yeah.
So in a way, me being nice is at the end from me.
It doesn't sound like you're superstitious.
Well, superstition, the one that my grandma got me for the longest time, because my grandma's Nigerian as shit, and she told me if you spit on the ground, and for the longest fucking time,
I was just thinking about this.
if you spit on the ground, apparently someone steps on it, you get a sore throat, and for years,
That's what I was literally just thinking about
I
that.
didn't spit on
'Cause
the
I-
ground because of that shit.
I had a
Fuck.
babysitter. I was spitting. I went through a spitting phase when I was in 3rd grade. And she's like, you'll get sick if you keep doing that.
Yeah,
That must be the same thing.
it was the same shit, and I did spit on the ground for the longest time, and I realized I'm not as superstitious now because I'm an adult and shit, form my own opinions. But for a long time, I never spat on the ground. I never turned off the lights in the mirror and go like Bloody Mary.
Oh, I don't
Why,
want
I did that.
You
did that?
Alexi,
What the-
you're such a
I was always
badass
too
kid.
scared. You actually did that.
Yeah.
I did that.
Oh,
What the fuck?
man.
What happened?
Okay, so we went into the school bathroom and we did that.
Oh, man.
And
Classic.
then, so nothing happened. So you know what we did?
What?
We got a bunch of toilet paper, we wet it, and we threw it on the ceiling.
That's
I
what
remember
happened.
people used to do that. Yeah.
I did that.
That's
Yeah.
annoying. You should try it by yourself though.
No.
No,
Don't
It's
do
a
that.
different experience. I swear to God.
no. I did that with Coral,
Yeah.
my friend that we had on the the
We had our childhood best
Friendcast
friends on one
that's
time.
kinda cool.
of
It was
this
a good one, yeah.
podcast.
Are you guys
Yeah.
both still friends with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Really?
heck yeah. Oh heck yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's
she
great.
she fractured my tailbone, so
Yeah.
we're friends for life.
Fucking
They
hell.
used, they used to kick each other in the pussy as a joke.
Yeah. And she missed. She missed.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? She missed.
She
fractured your tailbone?
Okay, so the thing when we were when we were in high school, when
You were in high school I thought this was like grade 4. You were in high school.
no. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I've known her since I was 5. She's my best friend. But we used to kick each other like in the ass. We'd like kind of get like a
But
little running start.
you'd aim for.
Yeah, that was our greeting, right? We'd sneak up behind each other and like kick each other and be like, "Hey, bitch!" Like,
I love.
How is that not assault when you
Dude,
broke
that
your
is some
tailbone
guy
with it?
shit.
Yeah.
Girl shit.
Yeah.
I love that.
so we did this. This was our thing, and I remember one day I guess I had my back to her. Like I was on one side of our gymnasium at my high school. And she spotted me and she's like, "Oh, this bitch.
Here we go.
This bitch. Get ready." And she had a running start
What?
and she ran towards me and she kicked and she scooped.
She
And she got
Like she skipped up to it. Like
she misjudged.
She should be a field goal kicker.
Where my tailbone was, where the puss was, like she just didn't really understand.
just
And
the moment it made contact, someone went, "It's good." And just kept going.
so she connected. I collapsed, and it was not pleasant, and it hurt. But I got over it. It was okay. A few months went by. Things got progressively worse, and I didn't know why. All of a sudden, I was sore, and so one day I woke up and I couldn't.
she broke your back.
I crawled up my stairs, and I'm like, "Mom,
Yeah.
Mom." So my mom took me to the doctor, and they're like, "Yeah, so your tailbone is fractured."
Holy shit.
They're like, "Did you have any traumas in the past few months?" And I was like,
Yeah, man.
"Yeah."
So we brought Coral on here and we gave her an intervention for being basically a piece of shit.
Man, what makes
But
someone
it was
that hard
also-
in the ass though?
Yeah.
It was also a redemption moment for Coral because I really did drag her name through the mud.
Yeah, several episodes.
Yeah. And to be fair, she didn't mean to do it. So I gave her the opportunity
Right.
to
Oh
come on
my
the pod
God.
and clear her
Fucking
name.
bitch.
And she did, and then some. She tore me apart.
She did.
Yeah.
I'm
tore your-
surprised.
Oh,
I'm surprised you were able to walk that off and just be cool with it because I bruised my tailbone and I
me
remember
too.
I was like,
Really?
"Holy shit! I can't sit. I can barely walk."
I don't
So if
know.
you fractured it, good
Yeah.
Christ!
Honestly, I just like fell down hard one time, but there was no pain involved. Like, I mean, no injuries involved, but it was painful. Lots of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I mean, the only closest thing I can think of that is like back in elementary, like dudes used to go around like twist each other's nipples, and then we were talking about this the other
Yeah.
day, where I had to tell my friends to stop because I got like some weird hard caps on my nipples.
Oh, yeah,
And I was like, "What is
Yeah.
this?" I thought it was because my friends were giving me
Dude,
nipples.
my cousin did it to me and I had to get an ultrasound on it.
Jesus,
Are you fucking
Yeah,
serious?
it was so funny. My cousin, she grabbed my nipple and like held onto it and basically hung. She was quite a bit younger than me, but she really fucked it up and it swelled up so that it looked like just like a bruised eye on like one of my tits. And I had to go into an ultrasound place. And I remember it was just me sitting there waiting for it and then a bunch of pregnant women. And it was just like all these pregnant women and then just me. And I was like, "For my boob, please." And they like brought me in and were like, "Okay, we're not sure what this is." And it was like some calcium
weird-ass
buildup or
callus shit.
something. Yeah,
Like,
it
I
was
got-
very odd.
Did you get on both nipples or one?
Just one.
Just one? Fuck.
Man.
Do you ever
Man,
get the hard nipples?
Yeah.
The cap nipples, I call
Yeah, I've had that when I was a teenager.
Yeah, that happens to everyone as a teen, doesn't it?
I don't know, but I've also thought I've had every disease, so I've too had an ultrasound.
Honestly, though. Okay, what's the
Have you?
craziest disease?
Did you get a testicle ultrasound or
Yeah.
was it?
I
Yeah,
thought
I've had two.
I thought I had cancer.
Dude, I've done it. I've done
too.
it twice.
Really?
Because and it was in the same spot.
Yeah.
And the nurse gave me a look. Oh, sorry, I don't want to break this
saying?
apart from these guys.
What? No, no. I was
They're
saying,
trying to do
I
a
just-
thing
I just-
without us. It's
Oh
okay.
yeah, we're
Bastards.
starting. We're breaking off.
What are you
We're
doing?
starting
What are you doing
our
over
own
there?
podcast.
Ola's whispering. He's like, I wish he did have cancer.
She said cancer and something triggered in her brain. What?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
never mind.
no.
I thought you were about to say
I
something
just
crazy.
realized my mic was like over here, and I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
let me just readjust this.
But what got you to check yours?
I just read about it and then thought I had it.
Yeah.
And then I read about Parkinson's disease and I thought I had it.
Yeah,
Are
same.
you the same thing?
Parkinson's disease, I remember literally because my grandpa had it in only one arm.
Yeah.
It was the oddest thing. He
My
only
grandpa
had it in one arm
too.
Yeah, so it would just be one hand that he would have like shaking.
That's what happened. And then I noticed my hand was shaking. And then I realized I drink 3 iced Americano Ventis
That would
per
do
day.
it. That would do
And
it.
then I went and I went to the doctor, like this is during COVID. This is not that long ago. And the doctor was like, relax. You're fine. Like really was like, shut up, get out of here. And then I was like, but my hand shook. And he's like, stop drinking coffee and drinking every day. And then it was funny because I literally went for lunch with Andrea Jin and she went to grab tea and her hand was like, I was like, oh, okay, well, she's fine. She's
What other crazy diseases you guys ever thought you had?
I thought I've had everything.
Yeah, I think testicular cancer was the one that I've come to twice though.
Yeah.
And I remember going the first time.
What made you think it?
I like actually had a lump.
Yeah.
That ended up being called, they nicknamed it, they're like, it's this medical term. Some people in the field call it scrotum mice. Where I was like, what? And
Where
some
there's
people
a
call it
rat
scrotum mice.
in your dick and it
You got too much
Rat
dick.
in-
You got too much dick cheese. Now
dick
you've
rat.
attracted scrotum mice.
You got dick cheese and dick rat.
Look at this. You got to clean out
got-
all this dick cheese. But it was scrotum mice. And then I got in my own head probably 8 months ago when I was like just feeling it. And I was like, I think I have it again.
Yeah.
And I went in
no.
exact same spot.
We're the same.
Yeah. And I remember the lady did it. And afterwards she was like, you came and did this 2 years ago.
She saw it on the
And I was
computer?
like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, you're fine. Like this is, she
outta
looked
here.
at me and
No,
being like, you fucking weirdo.
Seriously.
I've been
Yeah.
so paranoid about like just contracting any sort of thing in this general area.
COVID? Yeah.
I'm horrified.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
No, I feel you on that one. Yes.
Ola?
Yeah. I get you.
You look so upset.
No, because my lips just like brushed through the entire. I like licked the whole thing, man.
Alexi's talking about her potential diseases and you looked upset.
Not bad. Like the microphone hit me in the teeth.
Oh no.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh no.
Did we not do this?
No. Okay. So I'm sorry.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
reacted how you react. I went,
I'm sorry.
I know, man. I'm so sick and
Hey, I
tired.
loved it.
I loved it.
You know what?
lives with it.
The worst
with
part
the
is
enemy.
that wasn't even intentional.
Yeah.
I
This is
know.
just her life now.
This is everybody around me does the R&R.
It's
like
gone.
Is that it?
It's gone from like it's gone from Australian.
R&R.
Can I get this thought out?
This is what fucking feels like.
Can I get this
I
thought out?
understand.
No.
I understand why you don't like it. It's because you can't do it.
Fuck all of you guys. Fuck everybody in here.
I still love you. I think we're gonna branch off and start our own podcast.
Oh, you'll find your
but
own accent. You're probably good at Scottish people.
I'm going
or
to do a
something.
Nigerian accent the rest of this set. Starting now.
you please?
Yeah, you got a cheat code for that.
Yes, I do. I mean, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
I feel like you were trying to say something.
Several times.
Yes,
Thank you
I'm so
very
sorry.
much.
Look at
I,
those.
lo-
We
I
are
love
your
all of
company
you,
now.
all three of you.
Sorry.
I wish I loved myself.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I'm in therapy.
Oh, are you?
Heavily.
Oh, good for you, man.
Thanks.
That's
You're
great.
so good to me. I'm sorry. Everything I've said, you're like, hey, you should celebrate your achievements. You should do this. You
That
know?
was actually me.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
also
sorry.
because
It's because I'm on like
my gym stuff. Yeah, what were you
it's
saying?
I'm like
killing
on
it,
the
man.
stark other side of the room from you.
It's okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
understand. I still feel all your warmth. Yeah.
No, that's great.
Love
When
you.
did you start doing that?
Oh, I've been in it off and on for years, but
Oh, yeah?
at the beginning of like a couple weeks before COVID, I started doing it weekly, and I
Nice.
really noticed that I'm much calmer. Although today I did have an anxiety attack.
Oh,
Fuck.
can you feel when they're coming on, or do
Yeah,
you
like
just,
it's just like I realized it's not much longer until I got to go away, and there's just lots of things I have to do.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when we were like, oh fuck, we don't have that many episodes banked, and now we're doing this episode.
Yes. Hello.
Fuck yeah. Yo, who is that? Who do you talk to? Link me that information later.
Yeah, he's very good.
Because hey,
I just
winter's
signed up
fucking
as well.
coming. Please
Absolutely.
take care of yourself because it's going to be a dark, dark winter because we don't have someone to sedate
Well,
us.
it's a
Remember
very
that.
slow apocalypse.
Very
so-
slow.
Also,
apocalypse.
it is a very slow apocalypse. I actually just signed up for something online that's like pretty like discounted for like, I guess, sort of therapy. I think it's like under $40 a session.
oh, damn, like
yeah.
FaceTime or?
Yeah. No, it's all like
expensive.
video chats or like phone calls and stuff. And like, I just signed up for one for this Sunday, and I would highly recommend it for anybody that's like looking for treatment,
Amen.
especially during this winter where things are going to get really rough and people aren't going to see each other.
Yeah.
Like it's so worth it to like take care of your like mental
It's
health.
the gym for your emotions.
Yes,
Pure
exactly.
emotion. Yeah,
and it's very cheap, and like there are some programs that are free too for people that really need it. Like
Yeah.
it's so worth it.
I want to start a service where like anybody pays me money, I'll just text them and cheer them up.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'd be fucking sick.
You would be good at that.
Hey, dude, you want to kill yourself? Shit, don't do it, man.
You'd send them like just a selfie of you going like,
You almost had it. You almost
I like
listen.
what you did with your
does
face
that.
there. I've never seen that face on you.
You need enough lip to do it, okay?
you did it to me once, and then we discussed what it looks like, and you
I see it?
said it looks
Oh,
like
yes.
a butthole.
Are you see
So-
this? You see this? Oh, well, pow. Hey,
I wish I could do that.
see this
Makes me
this
happy.
face right here can stop any kind of sadness.
No.
100% guarantee.
Yeah,
I wish.
absolutely.
I wish.
What I was trying to say is that
It's
I
not
love that.
offensive. It's factual, man. Did you read the Bible?
Can I please do this riff I've been trying to do for 15 minutes?
Do it, Kevvy.
I'm
Darcy was the original co-host to your podcast. He came on it, did that stupid Australian thing, and then peaced out. He just ruined it and left.
Darcy is the chlamydia of co-hosts.
Absolutely.
He came in here, spread it, and now we gotta annex it. Gotta get it out.
Now we all need to be on meds.
gotta get it
Fuck,
out.
man. I'm so mad. Like I want to watch that video back and just watch it because deep down,
Well,
I
you
know
look
how
so
pissed-
frustrated.
I was
too.
so sick of it.
Yeah.
I was
No, it
done.
was
I was
good.
tapped out.
But I came on and I kept smashing him, and I still feel bad about that.
Why?
Some
It
people
was
just
funny.
bring it out of you. You know what I mean?
Ola or Darcy?
Darcy, I couldn't stop roasting. I'm
He's
incredibly.
Darcy I don't think would ever take a roast
I don't think
personally.
so.
That's good
I don't
because
think so. Yeah.
I still feel guilty about it.
Well,
Yeah, I think you're fine.
you're
Show
good
me a
person.
church to go and talk about it.
I know a guy.
I believe it.
His name's Jesus
His
Christ.
name's Jesus Christ.
I threw the alley oop.
The moment you started going into it.
I threw the alley oop, man. Oh man, that was beautiful. I love that. I love that. Oh man.
Is it weird or does it bother you when people are atheists?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking completely understand.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I had the privilege of being, raised in it. So I understand like it's a lot easier for me to believe.
Yeah.
When I meet an atheist person, I'm not like, oh fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're a Christian and you ever meet somebody that's, against the religion in terms of what you've learned and you're like, fuck you,
Yeah.
you're not a Christian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's not supposed to be any sort of hate in your heart. If you're a Christian,
Yeah.
regardless of if you view the world the same or different, if there's hate in your heart and there's this sort of judgment, you're not doing it right.
See, I love that you're spiritual. Because
Yeah,
we're
I
good
am.
friends. We hang out a lot. You're very warm.
And I drink and I cuss.
I
I'm
heard
spiritual.
it. I seen it.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers. You don't fuck with Jesus Christ.
He just cussed out a Jewish person just a second ago.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. So sore history.
That's evidence to hold over you.
Hey, what are you saying?
I
Yeah,
don't
we're gonna cut that out.
Okay.
Hey, you saw what happened to Nick?
Nick Cannon did Drumline, and I loved it.
I love that.
There was a
good.
movie Nick Cannon did. I can't recall it, where he plays a man who's about to be shipped off to Iraq.
Okay.
I
A
haven't seen
soldier
it.
about to be shipped off to Iraq, and he gets one weekend home with his family.
This
I
sounds
think
like-
Forrest Whitaker was in it, and if I'm not,
Which ways were his eyes directed in that movie?
I just drifted over.
This is the Drunkcast.
Oh my god!
I just slammed
honestly,
one of my favorite actors.
most likely towards
Yep.
the script of his next film. He was on there just being like, all right, let's get through this. Like
That was great.
he,
Wow, I almost fell over.
Oh no, Drunkcast! This is the Drunkcast.
That is
This is what you
Drunkcast.
came to
Stand up.
see
Continue.
tonight. This is the
miss him.
Drunkcast.
I miss him.
You're getting a rare window into the souls of four people
You
who
want to
you
say
never
where
see
window.
drunk,
a whale window.
but you're seeing it tonight.
it's like a werewolf.
It's a where window. This is the baby cast.
A whale window.
There's a thing that I do to Ola.
Be
I think
very
I've done it
quiet.
to you as well. Whenever
What's
I
that?
bring up horror films, I go, "Are we gonna watch a scary movie?"
Fucking annoying because
Yeah, it
Kristen.
seems like he hates it. It's like the
my
new
girlfriend
Onar.
does that shit now.
Ola doesn't like some stuff.
Where I'll bring him
Yeah.
over. I'm like, "Let's watch a scary movie."
Oh yeah, you're scared. I like Ola comes over to my place regularly when we watch stand-up specials.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. I'm learning.
I've shown him Anthony Jeselnik.
Yes.
Oh, which one?
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence, which is
The leather special?
Martin Lawrence, yeah. It was called You So Crazy. It's the hardest I've ever laughed at a comedy
Is that
special.
the neck
as well.
bit? Is in that one?
I think that's Runtel Dat.
Oh, okay.
This is one's from like 1992, but I think he's very clearly on cocaine on it because he has so much energy.
Nice.
Oh God.
And he's so funny. Like he was like, you couldn't fuck with him around that time. And
No.
Martin, the show Martin, the first 3 seasons, I will say this, best sitcom ever.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I haven't done a deep dive in it. I haven't watched it.
I have the DVDs. You can come over.
Please, yeah. I know. I
need
think
to borrow
he's because we've talked
course.
about this as well. I think without a doubt he is the best host of all time.
Oh, from the Def Jam and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I've never
100%.
seen anyone
100%.
come near how good he is at hosting.
Well, it's crazy. Like Chris Rock will talk about how when he got SNL, he got lazy. He's talking about himself, Chris
Yeah.
Rock. And he said that he would just do these headlining shows and he wasn't taking stand-up that seriously. And what changed his life was he was doing a hometown show in New York and he had Martin Lawrence open. And he was in the green room, Martin's opening, and he said he thought the audience was being shot to death. Like it sounded like they were dying. And he went and watched and it was Martin was killing so hard. The crowd wasn't even laughing. They were just like screaming.
damn.
Chris Rock bombed his face off. And then he was like, okay, I need to take this seriously.
Yeah.
Left SNL. He started weekly doing this thing where every Sunday he'd hang out with like geniuses, have dinner with them. And then he started rethinking his thing and he did Bring the Pain.
Damn.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. He like just decided to take it like really seriously.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Have you guys have you heard the Jamie Foxx story with what's his Chris Tucker?
Yep.
That one's fucking
What?
bonkers.
No.
So Jamie Foxx was on Living Color and it was at like the heat of Living Color's fame. And he was outside, I think it was either the Comedy Store or I think it was Laugh Factory actually. And he said that he had all this crazy nice clothing on and he was just completely balled out. He had gotten off stage, done what he thought was good. And he was outside the Laugh Factory and he was talking to all these girls.
Yeah.
And he said slowly, one by one, like there was girls, there was guys, they would just start going back into the
Laugh Factory?
into the Laugh Factory.
no.
And then he said at one point he saw someone walk in and the door swung open and he could just hear like fireworks of laughter. And he was like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah.
it swung back and then someone else opened it and it was the crowd losing their minds.
To Chris Tucker.
And he walked in and it was a Chris Tucker before Def Comedy Jam,
Yeah.
before anything. And apparently he had like stains on his shirt.
Like he's poor.
Yeah, he's just so poor and he was just blowing the lid off the place. And there he was like, well, I got lazy.
Yeah,
Time for
yeah.
me to become one of the greatest actors ever.
That's healthy though for that
Yeah.
to happen to you, depending
Oh,
on what your
absolutely.
goals are. But it's funny. I was just telling Ola, like I saw Chris Tucker go up at the Comedy Store like 2 years ago, unannounced. So Joe Rogan was on stage and he's like, who's next? And they're like, Chris. And he's like, Dalia. And they're like, Tucker. He's like, Chris Tucker? All right. Came up, no material, bombed his face off.
Nice.
They were stoked for a minute, the crowd was, and then it just went really bad. And then he just started telling like stories about knowing Michael Jackson. It got sad. But I love Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
Like,
he's amazing.
So many of his movies, and I loved his Def Jam
Dude,
appearances.
his Def Jam set
Yeah.
is fucking
Fantastic.
insane.
Fantastic.
He could get back there again if he wants to.
Oh, I think so. I remember showing to Andrea Jin a segment because I
Yeah.
was like, look, it's like this guy is like, it's like he's speed bagging while pretending to run in the air. And it was like one of his Michael Jackson joke hits so hard. There was a guy in the audience just going, like, exactly like that. Go to
my
right
God.
when the camera turns to his back, and beside his right leg, you'll just see a guy going like this. Like,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
crazy.
He had a bit from then that I loved about how his apartment had so many cockroaches when he come home. He had to break up a war between them. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it.
Crushed it, came back a week later, said it was too legit to quit. It's just it's so stupid.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, he's unreal.
Yeah, I agree.
I really appreciate that about like the comedy scene and like coming from like a music scene where people are just like trying to step on each other's shoulders almost to like
Yeah.
get ahead. Like comics will hang out and be like, you know, check out this thing where this comic is doing this technique or something. Like just like looking at the craft of it is so interesting.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't happen. in the music industry.
It's very different.
Nah, man. I think some comics be out here trying to step.
Oh no, fair. Not saying
Well, I
that
guess
that
not to the same
doesn't
magnitude.
happen,
Yeah,
but
not to the same magnitude. Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting that it's a little bit more collaborative. Maybe that's the Vancouver scene. Maybe that's a little bit more.
It seems like every scene I've been to has been really friendly and
Yeah.
welcoming.
To be
though.
fair, like, nah, look
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
it. But they're all just nuts everywhere. So, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You say there's nuts everywhere?
I mean, there is.
Are there nuts?
Reminded me about these nuts.
They're everywhere.
I've been eating nuts for like 2 hours, man. I can't.
I think we're about to run out of.
We're running
I think
footage,
we're
so we should
about to
probably-
run out of film.
Guys, I'm
Run out
drunk
of
as
film.
fuck.
Thank you both for being here.
Hey, thanks for
This
having
was
us.
last second. Sean didn't even know what he was walking into, and he did a great job. So
I love it. Thank you guys.
Yes.
thank
What
you
a
very
blast.
much. Love all of you. We'll see you next time. I have to go to the bathroom.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget my nuts.
Don't forget.